So I know I'm getting to this a little late, but let's talk about Brigitte. The latest healer added to Overwatch, Brigitte plays wildly different than any other healer and can fill almost any role in the team, being able to give, take, and heal damage effectively. Brigitte gives you the ability to adapt to any situation, bitch slapping the entire enemy team back to their mother's basements that they crawled up from.
I'm going to smack everyone into tiny little pieces.
Brigitte's primary attack is her rocket flail. It works almost the same as Reinhardt's axe, just with a slightly longer range and faster attack speed, but decreased damage as well. It takes a lot of hits to down an opponent, only using your flail, but it combos easily with her abilities, and also activates her passive, Inspire. Inspire works pretty simply. Hit shit to heal shit. While at first this may seem silly, I actually think it's the most accurate ability in the game. Just imagine watching a redhead in full armor go up to someone with a gun and slap the shit out of them repeatedly with a rocket flail. Hell, I'd be fighting out of sheer fear too. Inspire has a larger radius than you would imagine, being about 20 meters, so you never really have to worry about distance from your team while using it, and it is a great way to sustain yourself during fights with other characters. It gives Brigitte a very deceptive amount of health as long as you can keep them in melee range, plus it's also activated by your first skill, Whip Shot. Whip Shot brings all your Indiana Jones fetishes to life as you whip away anyone getting too close for comfort or trying to talk to you about their favorite waifu. Slam that shift button to get out some much needed breathing room or just to pick off some targets while you stay safely out of their range. I noticed that I never use this skill as often as I should, as it's really your only ranged weapon tool. And is her shield and shield bash. Imagine your own personal Reinhardt shield boasting a full 600 health. That's the equivalent of strapping a roadhog to your arm and charging the enemy. Use your shield to survive long enough to bridge the gap so you can backhand anyone who calls you a shitty healer, then combo up with Shield Bash, which in my opinion is one of, if not the best ability in the game. While the shield is out, simply press a button to slightly launch yourself forward, stunning any enemy unfortunate enough to underestimate you. Here's where it gets good though. This ability can stop a ton of other characters' ultimates, and ones that can't be stopped can mostly be survived by just leaving your shield up. Reinhardt, Roadhog, Hanzo, Junkrat, McCree, Reaper, Lucio, and Moira can all be stopped with your shield bash, and many others can just be survived. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't Brigitte supposed to be a healer? That's where her last skill comes into play. Use Repair Pack to heal a large portion of ally health and give them armor like a cherry on top. Use this to quickly heal some low health pool allies, or to give them some armor right before or while they dive. You can use this to combo with some ults, like giving Reaper a little extra armor while he uses Death Blossom, or to lower the blood pressure of your Mercy who's stuck trying to heal all your tanks. Brigitte's ult is a Rally. While it maybe is the most underwhelming ult in the game, it does allow you a lot of flexibility and utility in its use. Rally increases your movement speed and gives both you and allies around you 100 armor that slowly replenishes as the ult is active, and also lasts indefinitely after the ult as well. Use this to storm the enemy team and to give your team the upper hand. It's great to start encounters by popping this, or as a final nail in the coffin to completely overwhelm them. Playing Brigitte requires a doctorate in psychology. 90% of your games will be spent trying to make yourself look vulnerable and baiting enemy members into busting their ults out before quickly shutting them down and breaking all their dreams of getting play of the game. You can also fake run from enemies just to bring them closer and punish them for their error or kick them off the map with your whip shot. High level players can also perform some cool combos by slamming their keyboards as well. Most of your animations can be cancelled by using Whip Shot, but your bread and butter should consist of Shield Bash followed by a normal attack and then Whip Shot, or simply Shield Bash and Whip Shot if they're at low health. Brigitte is the revenge of healers. For too long, we've sat on the sidelines watching as Genji spams the Need Healing button while missing 5 health, or watching a McCree walk into a group of enemies, stunning one of them and then dying instantly. Now it is our time to take the lead. We want you to underestimate us. We want you to think we are powerless, because it'll make your rocket flail ass powered beating only that much sweeter.
Because I am the world's symbol of peace and justice!